Bro, how does Dan stream for like 6 hours in a baseball hat with the headphones tight to the top of the baseball hat without getting a like a permanent line across his forehead? If I go outside to like pick up a sandwich or something and I'm wearing a hat, I actually have to like take my hat off for 10 minutes for the red line on my forehead to disappear in time to record again. Can we dunk on Calgary real quick? Why? Because their franchise player Johnny Gaudreau turned down like a $90 million contract to take less money to go to Columbus, Ohio, of all places. Is that why you want to dunk on Calgary? Yeah, okay, feels good. Yes, sir. On time 4 days in a row. Look, I'll tell you the reason. I mean, I don't even want to say like the reason I'm late or the reason I'm early is X. I just go live when the baby leaves for daycare. Sometimes she leaves for daycare at 8:40, and sometimes she leaves for daycare at 8:59. And when she leaves for daycare at 8:59, that's when I send out a tweet that's like I might be 10 minutes late today. I'm feeling good today. Like I'm still not quite 100%, but definitely like my legs are like 98%, which is the best that they've been since starting. Although I will say I woke up today and was like, okay, time to have some coffee, and then I didn't have any coffee. So I had to make like a 6:47 a.m. mobile Starbucks order and then go pick it up, and that kind of threw off my normal morning routine. But I'm at the point where like I mean you gotta have the caffeine in the morning. It would ruin the rest of my day for sure to not have a little bit of caffeine. I've asked this before. Do you remember the film Down with Love? Oh, you mean the classic Ewan McGregor film Down with Love? I've never seen it. I'm thinking who's the female lead? I'm gonna say it's Naomi Watts. Let me check on that. Down with Love, 2003 film. Renee Zellweger, also known as the American Naomi Watts. What the? Sarah Paulson was in that movie? I literally thought Sarah Paulson sprung onto the earth fully formed for American Horror Story in like 2011. I didn't know that she was like I obviously she's like 50, so she was alive, but like I didn't think that she was like a known quantity until American Horror Story. In 2017, Time magazine named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Okay, if you say so. I'd be surprised. Look, I don't work for Time magazine. I'm just saying I would be a little surprised when you consider, politicians and heads of state and, noteworthy academics and stuff like that, influencers, people that work for 100 Thieves, etc., etc. Jake Paul, the other Paul. Where would you rank on that list? I don't know. Realistically, I'm probably like, I would say I'm in the top 0.1% of the Earth's population in terms of having influence. Not that I wanted to begin with. That would make me, what, like 6 millionth? 7 millionth? Something like that? I would say I'm in the Time magazine named me one of the 7 million most influential citizens on planet Earth. And honestly, it's an honor I accept. Okay, let's get some damn Sporkle. How's your output on the Peloton looking? Pretty bad lately, but rising, which is nice. I honestly think I've just come to accept the fact that even though the year is only just over halfway done, my 2020 I probably will not set a new personal best in 2022. The start of June is going to be my that's probably going to be my 2022 physical peak. It might take me a few months. I'm not joking, by the way. I know it sounds dramatic. I think it might take me a few months to recover from this. Like, I'm feeling a lot better, but like I do think I lost like some flesh or some I lost some muscle for sure. It'll take some time to get back, but like I'm not really in a rush. Little Caesar was eating good. Oh, I've been riding. I've just been like, not having great outputs. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Let me get my probiotic drink. Okay, 1 second. It's so cringe, dude. I almost started my stream without drinking my 100 milliliter fermented dairy beverage. Holy cow. It's a horrible sound. I apologize for this. Don't take this out of context. Let's check out the ingredients list. Water, skim milk powder, sugars from evaporated cane juice, whey protein concentrate, Lactobacillus casei LBC 80R registered trademark, Lactobacillus rhamnosus CLR2 registered trademark, Lactobacillus acidophilus CL1285 registered trademark. I love it. It's ingredients you can pronounce. You know how like you look at like an RX bar and it's like, 2 egg whites, 6 hazelnuts, 2 medjool dates. This shit is like the exact opposite. This reads like the source code for like some speed tree middleware. Hey, on the bright side, organic, that's nice. You know what's good for you when the ingredients are trademarked? Well, they had to protect their industry secret, man. And bon appetit down the hatch. What do you say? 10,000 years of human evolution and we've only begun to scratch the surface? I do not think that people are drinking this for taste. Let me tell you. Medea is the Green Goblin. So true. Hello, back to formula? I don't think so. Oh, man. Fermented stuff just tastes like liquid mushrooms. I would describe this as imagine you had a glass. This is not going to be appetizing, by the way, but just get over it. This is actually what it tastes like. Imagine you had a glass and you filled it half with milk and half with like club soda. That's what I would describe the flavor as, but at least it's only 100 milliliters. It tastes like sparkling milk. I think that's fair. Why a probiotic when there's 1,000 kinds of yummy kimchi? Well, I've been eating kimchi, but also like my doctor told me not to eat food that's too spicy until my gastrointestinal tract is healed because it's like all scarred up and stuff. So I got to eat like the the non-spicy kimchi, but then like the non-spicy kimchi is like it just doesn't appeal to me that much. Tomo, where are you going, buddy? Are we leaving or are we staying? We're staying. Okay, go ahead. So what's the plan for today? I'm gonna start with some Sporkle because I want to play some Sporkle. Um, at 12:30 ish, Chib, Apollo, and I are gonna play some Fall Guys, and then I don't know what we'll do if there's space in the middle. We'll find something. Do you hear yourself? This shit never stops. This mouth culinary philosophy, it never stops. I literally just destroyed my gut's microflora biome with a harsh course of antibiotics that apparently was not even effective at killing the harmful bacteria in my gut. I bought a probiotic supplement in order to resupply my stomach with the bacteria that can help restore some balance. And people said, oh, it's time to pickle your own cucumbers. Have you lost your damn mind? Do you think this is Emily in Paris? I'm living like my own little Julie and Julia dream right now, cooking every recipe in the joy of cooking. I need like urgent help. I think that do pickled red onions have more than 50 billion bacteria per 90 million or 90 milliliters? I don't think so. I'm just getting through the damn day. People are out here like, why would you pay for probiotics when instead you could just make your own pickles? All you gotta do is buy a bunch of shit, grow your own English cucumbers in the garden, jar them up, seal them, make sure that they're sealed perfectly because otherwise you could get botulism toxin from your home pickling. And in 6 weeks, you can start repopulating your gut biome after you have to take a course of different antibiotics as a result of the fact that C. diff colonized your intestine. Hello, hello. Hey, I don't know if this is true. I didn't see the message. Okay, it is true. Hello, Levy Raiders. Sorry, I've just been bragging about how I almost died. Hello, Gotham Chess Raiders. I was having a good time in your chat earlier today. I was feeling very sympathetic to Levy because people just kept asking him questions about like why he retired from quote unquote serious chess. To which I finally, I was getting tilted myself. I said, Levy, why don't you just tell the truth? Over the board chess tournaments suck ass, take way too much prep time, and provide disproportionately low rewards to making content, which is easier and also more fun to begin with. And then everyone said, true, true, that's pretty true, true, true. I can completely understand. Look at the insane, but for those of you who don't know, +2 is when people agree with me. It's supposed to be only when a joke is funny, but for some reason, now we're using it for takes we agree with as well. That's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I gotta get started though, man. I'm just 15 minutes of like talking into this overlay screen. Like, what am I thinking? I thought it would be like 1 minute. Hello, Raiders. Hello. Hello, Gotham Raiders. You know what happened? I literally did the thank you for the raid because a couple of Raiders came over early. And then the raid came in and people are like, welcome to the stream. And I'm like, now I gotta go. I was just talking right before the raid message came in. And I was saying that I was getting tilted watching Levy, not because of Levy, but because people kept asking him, why are you retiring from quote-unquote serious chess? And I was like, Levy, just tell the truth. Spending 6 weeks preparing for an over-the-board tournament where if you win, you get like $750 is kind of a shit deal when instead you can just make content and have people watch it and be like, thank you so much for this video. I loved it. What do I even use for Sporkle, man? I think it's a very respectable decision. We're going to full screen duels. That's it right there. I'm not going to do a Super Auto Pets quiz on Sporkle, okay? Like, come on. I'm not that... I'm more than just the guy who discovered Super Auto Pets and then turned into the most hated person on the Super Auto Pets subreddit. Although I do have to say, I was on the Super Auto Pets subreddit today just stealing some tips. And then someone made a post that was like, I have 5 wins in 6,000 arenas. Can you help me? And then someone replied, you should find some YouTubers to watch. Like, for example, you could watch NL. And somebody replied and said, don't watch NL. That's probably why you have 1 in 1,000 wins. That person got downvoted below 0. And then someone replied to them and said, how about you stop being a Poindexter, you nerd? And I was like, dude, I got shooters everywhere. Thank you so much for your support. And by support, I mean being toxic to people who lightly criticize me anonymously on completely unrelated subreddits. But I do appreciate it. Okay, Tomo, you wanna leave? There you go. Hello.
Oh my god.
Sorry, that was a good timing.
I almost threw up in our car.
What happened?
The smell.
I know, that's...
It stayed and got like fermented and much worse, and then like AC was kicking, and it was like... it was like...
See, I had to pick up Ruka from the groomers.
Smells so bad.
I thought Ruka
Oh
pooped
God.
himself in the cat carrier because it smelled so bad.
It smells so bad.
And then I took him home and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to give this guy a bath. And then it turns out he didn't poop, but it still smelled so bad. It smelled so bad that our daughter in the car seat was like, Ruka tooted. And I'm not joking. But then so I'm glad you smell it too. So it isn't just me.
No,
It smells horrible, right?
Like in the car. A whole time I had to have all the windows down and drive. I'm not kidding. I was like, poor Ryan, I don't want him to like smell it again.
Yeah.
I was like driving slow, trying to like dilute the smell out of the car as much. I lowered all the windows. I was like, oh my gosh.
man.
But I'm like, I think when you go back in there, you're gonna be
Holy
did
cow.
you take him out of the carrier?
No, never.
Was he in like the back seat
Yeah, he was in like where you sit.
with the baby?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know what happened because he didn't poop,
No.
but it smells like his poop.
It's like, how is it possible for a fart to not dissipate overnight?
I don't know.
It felt like another level.
I'm also wondering if maybe I stepped in some dog poop or something and
And
then
then like in the back seat, so I was like looking on the ground. There was some like little bit of dried mud.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe that's the smell. Maybe
Yeah.
it's like the dog poop.
it's just mud
And
though.
then I kicked it out and I smelled it. It smelled like nice.
It smelled nice. Oh my god.
It smelled nice compared to the Ruka poop.
Because
Or not poop.
I will say Ruka's cat carrier smells bad.
Still?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like even when I was like putting her shoes on or giving you her shoes, I was close to the carrier and I was like, that smells like our car.
Oh my god.
So I don't know what apparently chat's saying that when cats are stressed out, they can secrete a fecal smelling secretion from their anal glands. So I did not know
What does
that.
that even mean?
I guess they
There's
can
no-
shoot out some poop smelling juice from their butt, I guess.
Oh my god. Like pee, but it's like poop.
I guess, yeah.
Oh my god, that's what he must done. But then you never take him out of the carrier, right?
No.
How is it possible to smell so bad in the car?
You know what? Maybe he shot it through the mesh.
Through the hole?
Yeah, through the mesh, so it like it diffused into the atmosphere.
God. How did I
Oh
get rid
man,
of it?
I don't know. Well,
No, it's like
I know. I was.
like ooh, oh crap. It smells so bad. Is there a way to get rid of it? It's like, do do I just like wipe the car or something?
I bet if we spray it down with that stuff that we got to kill,
Anti-smell?
yeah, the like cat urine
Holy
odor destroyer,
shit.
I bet that would help.
Dude, if there's like a car robbery, they will open our door and they'll be like, they'll feel sorry and they'll just close our door. Maybe they will just clean the Clorox.
No, man.
Oh my god.
Well, that's horrible. But on the bright side, I don't have to get in the car for 7.5 hours, so I'm feeling okay. Surely by then, it didn't dissipate over the last 18 hours, but in the next 7, that's when it's going to come together. Okay, let's actually look at something, okay? How about editor's picks in the quiz lab? I'm looking, okay? How about movie spies and their agencies? I can do that. Why not? /marker Sporkle.